Hey, what's up guys? Jake here with Success Motors, and I have a very nice walk around video for you all today. As you can see behind me, I do have a beautiful Chevrolet Suburban. This is what they call, I believe, the GMT 800 if I get my numbers correct. At least that is the identifier for the 2000 to 2006. But guys, this is the one that somebody's been looking for. This is the nicest 2002 Chevrolet Suburban I believe you're ever going to see. Guys, this thing has the 8.1 liter V8. It has the 410 rear end, and it has 78,000 miles. Guys, this thing is a true needle in a haystack, a true gem. I doubt there's very many of these left available anywhere, and this one is absolutely pristine condition. And I'm so excited to show it to you guys because it's actually, we're on the heels of the last Suburban that we had, which was the highest or the most amount of views we've ever gotten on a video. In like 4 days, it had generated like 10,000 views, and here we are 13 days later, I think it's just under 20,000 views. And for a channel that has 2,500 subscribers, that's a lot of views. So you guys really like Suburban, so I'm excited to show you guys this one as well. And I'll also just say this right off the bat, most of you guys who commented, well, I should say the people that commented negatively about the asking price, etc. I don't usually respond in the comments, and I probably never will, but I'll just say you were wrong. The Suburban sold immediately and for full asking price, and the video got a ton of views because these Suburbans don't follow Kelley Blue Book pricing, because where else are you going to find a 2002 8.1 with 78,000 miles on it? But anyway, I digress. Most of you are watching this because you like Suburbans and you're not going to watch it and leave hate, but even if you leave some hate, all well. But the reason for filming these videos, guys, if you're new to the channel, is most of our vehicles go out of state. Most of them go up north because people are looking for vehicles that haven't been all rusted out, etc. And that's no different than this one. So I do these videos to show you all the flaws, teach you about the history, and that'll help you know if you want to come down here to College Station and actually look at this one, or if you want to buy it sight unseen, which we can do that as well, and we can deliver this thing to you anywhere in the country. And guys, it's like 1,500 bucks or less to get a vehicle like this anywhere in the country. So at least the lower 48 states. Also, we did just sell a vehicle to Norway, so we are an international dealer at this point, which is pretty cool. So if you're out of the country, we can also figure that out as well. But anyway, guys, like I said, this is a absolutely pristine and mint 2002 Chevrolet Suburban LT Autoride. It is a 2500. It has the 8.1 liter V8, has 410 rear end, and it is just absolutely crispy as can be, guys. The paint is mint condition. I'll show you in a minute. I don't think this thing is ever towed, and the interior is perfect. It's all stock, completely mechanically, electronically, everything about it is stock, even down to the tire size is stock. The only negative, and I can repeat, the only negative that I could really say about it, and this will turn some of you off, but some of you it won't matter, this one is a two-wheel drive. So that's right, this is a two-wheel drive, but it's got the 8.1, it's a 2500, it's got the 410. This is a towing machine. I believe the towing capacity on these rigs was something like 12,000 pounds. The original owner's manuals, the original sticker is still in it, so I'll show you that here in just a minute. And then also, guys, worth noting, this vehicle is a even better one owner. Now, if you look on CarFax, it'll technically say two, because the person that I got it from, they were a small outfit. They were actually a detailer, I believe, in California. I guess somebody brought this vehicle in to be detailed, maybe because they were going to sell it. Well, they decided to buy it, and then they decided to resell it. So they did put it in their name, so it's technically two owners, but the original owner had it from 02 until like a month ago in 2025. It was registered twice because the person that I got it from, which was a business, they did put it in their name. But it had one owner for 23 years. So that's pretty incredible. No accident history, no damage reported to CarFax. And of course, guys, this spent its entire life garage kept and in California, so rust is not an issue. All right, let's start. Well, what do I want to show you first? I think I want to show you the interior, because it's super nice. And again, it's all original. It's my favorite color combo. You got the dark and the light, just cool contrasting colors. Door panel is obviously in great condition. All the buttons, you can even see the buttons are in really good shape. None of them are worn. You got your heated seats. None of those buttons are worn. Come down here, of course, this is a rust-free vehicle. You don't have to worry about that. And the paint is literally immaculate. Here's the original VIN plate. Again, two-tone seats, original leather. So, you know, a few little cracks here. I mean, just a little bit of rubbing, but this is original seats, non-reupholstered. This is how it came from GM, which to me, it's a 23-year-old seat. It's in really, really good shape. Power seats, of course, work. You can see I'm pushing the buttons right there. Power seats do work. Carpets are really clean, super clean. They didn't have to be shampooed or anything. Very nice carpets. You see, again, of course, the two-tone across here. No cracks in the dash anywhere, no cracks in any of these pieces, and no even like looseness. This all feels really tight. It feels like it should. Steering wheel is in really good condition. Super clean, super nice steering wheel, and of course even the down to the stereo is still all original and has the original cassette for all of you cassette people, and then it's got places there for your CDs, which is pretty cool. What do we have here? We've got your cigarette lighters and your 12-volt plugs, and then an ashtray there. Still have your original OnStar button, which is cool. Center console is clean, all that works. Buttons and everything work. And then your headliner is as clean as can be too. Headliner is just absolutely perfect. Minty fresh, guys. This one is super nice, super nice. If you're looking for a Suburban of this era, this is the one you want to look for. Super soft interior. Very soft, very compliant, no rips, no tears back here in the second row seat. I don't know what this vehicle is used for. I can only assume it wasn't used for much, because it doesn't look like there's a lot of wear and tear back here. Like if this was used to haul the kids around, I feel like these seats would be worn out, but they're not. These second and third row seats look like, you know, maybe they were never even sat in, and the headliner is very, very clean as well. You can see that. You got your rear air conditioner controls. You've got your rear, I guess, audio controls. You've got your cup holders. You got your rear seats, or your rear carpet is just superbly clean. Again, very clean here. All this is exactly like you'd want it to be. I'm not afraid to call this mint condition, guys. It is 23 years old, and I was gonna say it's not perfect, but I mean, it is almost perfect. LT Autoride. You've got a great set of tires, ton of tread left on these tires. They're the original size, which I'm not seeing that right now. Good set of tires on there, at least from a tread depth perspective. Again, I'll do the exterior tour in a minute and show you rock chips and stuff, which just a little quick snap. There aren't any. Do have your, I guess, your sub back here. You've got your, well, that's kind of cool. Oh, look, you've got your original, I guess, adapter for a different type of trailer. All that stuff's in there. That's cool. You got your doodad here to cover your groceries. You got your lock switch. You've got your super clean carpet. Again, guys, this is, I mean, it's just hard to beat it. I took my family for a ride in it the other day, took my wife in a ride in it, and she said, man, this is nice. I could do this, is what she said. Those words, she said, I could do this. Even look how clean it is up there. Because this is a 2002, but it is just as nice as a new SUV. Going around passenger side. If you do have any questions, give me a call, 979-202-1948. All the original levers and stuff are in place. All the covers are in place. Carpets are super clean. Again, this second row is just like it wasn't sat in before. Very clean. Hard to beat a GM interior. Backs of the seats are nice and clean. Just, again, I would call this thing mint condition. Second, or passenger seat controls work as well. There is basically no rubbing or cracks in this seat. Again, all the leather is very soft and compliant, very fitting with the fact that it's been garage kept. Again, dash is as clean as they come. Usually they've got little scratches right here because I believe this is a paint, so when people grab it, they scratch it, and this is all soft, just perfect condition, really. Again, this has never been separated because that's an original stereo, so there's not a weird gap here. Sometimes there's like a weird gap right there that can form. All of it's clean. Carpet's perfect. And then I want to show you this. So we've got the original owner's manual, the original GM accessories, the original OnStar, and somebody will ask to see this. There's the RPO code. I took a picture of it and it's posted with it, so you can't really see it, but it has what people want to know is it has GT5 and G80, which I believe GT5 is referencing the gears, which is the 410. And GT80, I believe, is referencing the fact that it has the locking rear diff, which is the thing that people want to see. Here we go. 2002 4-speed automatic big block Vortec 8100. Back in 2002, this thing was $43,713. It does have your Suburban LT preferred equipment, which comes with, I'm not going to read through it, but cassette and CD, 9-speaker with subwoofer, rear seat audio, leather, heated seats, big block, trailer tow package, 410 gears, GVW rating of 8,600 pounds, 4-speed auto with tow haul. Guys, this is a rig. And again, just for all the Suburban lovers out there, even if you're not interested in buying it, guys, you got to just appreciate what this is. This is mint condition Suburban, ordered exactly like you would want it to be, with the exception of it's not a 4-wheel drive. So some people will want a 4-wheel drive, which I get, but if you're honest with yourself, most people don't actually need a 4-wheel drive. All right, again, going around the outside, paint is literally just immaculate. We didn't do any type of polish or paint correction on this. We didn't do any type of wax. There's zero clear coat flake, and there is zero problems in the paint. Wheels are all original. Tires are all of the same condition, same tread depth. You can see we're clean up underneath there. I'll show you underneath it here in a minute. No leaks, by the way. Doesn't appear to have any type of oil leaks. Nothing has been left on the concrete below this thing. Got somebody who's lost right here making a little stop, but won't let it distract me. You got your color matched mirrors here. Again, paint is just perfect. Paint is, again, flawless. And then on this side, these guys are in really good condition. The chrome can get kind of messed up, which it is on the other side. But no door dings, no dents, no rock chips, and no scratches over here. Second row, the same. You can even see this bar up here doesn't have any sunbake on it, which is just another indication that it's been kept inside. Handles are all in good shape, super clean. Again, mint condition, guys. No dents, no dings, no scratches, no oxidation right here. Sometimes they'll get oxidized right there. None of that here. I mean, perfect, guys. There was zero flaws to show you on that side. I don't believe I bypassed or missed anything. I didn't see any rock chips. I didn't see any scratches. I didn't see anything to show you. Coming around back, you can even see the wiper arm is really nice and black, which again, that would be sun-baked had this spent a lot of time outside. The wiper blade itself is a little sun-baked, but the arm is not. Third brake light's in good shape, windows in good shape, and then this back hatch is in good shape. Bumper doesn't have any dents or dings in it. And then you can see it does have a trailer tow package, and you can look, there doesn't appear to have any chain marks on this or any wallowing of this hole or really any scratches in here. I would say it's very possible that this hasn't towed anything. It does have a spare tire up underneath there. I would say it's very possible this has never worked a day in its life. To me, I'm drawing the conclusion that it was probably an older buyer or an older owner. Again, no rock chips over here, no dents, no dings, no scratches. Frame is clean, leaf springs are clean, tires are in good shape. I'll show you the roof here in a minute. Of course, I'll show you the motor here in a minute, and we'll drive it. If you've ever seen a nicer one, let me know. There might be some as nice, but I've never seen one nicer. So the only thing you could really knock it for is it does have a little bit, this chrome has just gotten a little bit old looking. Or, I mean, it's really non-existent. The chrome is kind of peeled off right there. So from a distance, I mean, you don't even really know that's what happened. But if you get up close to it, the chrome and those little pieces has gotten a little bit janky. But, oh well. No dents, no dings, no scratches, no nada. Just perfect. Driver's side fender. Clean frame, tires, wheels. Bumper's even clean. Doesn't really have any rock chips or anything on the painted bumper. And then the hood is immaculate as well. Maybe there's a rock chip right there. It's one rock chip, guys, one. Maybe there's another one right there, two. I mean, we're talking about like 2 rock chips on this entire thing. Super clean. Windshield looks good. There's no cracks in the windshield. And then let me show you the roof. The roof's in really good shape as well. It does have one little boo-boo that's been touched up. It has some paint touched up. So the roof is, I mean, just superb. Paint is great. This is just a little bit of dirt. And then right here, it's got a little spot where something hit it and like knocked a piece of paint off, and then it's been touched up. But it's just a little piece, like the size of like that, that's been touched up right there. Otherwise, this roof is very, very, very nice. All right, let me pop the hood. I'll show you this motor and then we'll start it. So here's your big 8.1 liter Vortec 8100. Clean as a whistle. Your coolant looks good and clean. Everything looks good and clean down here. Looks all original, all stock. And it purrs like a kitten. Let's start it. We do have 2 sets of keys and 2 key fobs. All right. So as mentioned, it has 78,039 miles. And of course, it's just the camera that makes it look like that's flickering. It's not flickering, it's just the way it comes across. But it's got 78,039 miles. Air conditioner is blowing cold right now. Front and rear is blowing cold. So I know that already works. I already went through here and tested all this stuff. The stereo, of course, works. I didn't test the cassette or the CD. I mean, I'm assuming those work, but the radio works. Your locks work, your mirrors work. I'll show you the locks. Windows work. Window, window, window. Now, kind of interesting, like the last Suburban, here comes like the first thing I can say is that window doesn't work on this switch. I believe it was the last Suburban was the same thing. That window doesn't work with this switch right here. It makes it sound like the motor's going, but it doesn't actually go down. So that's the only flaw on the vehicle that I'm aware of. Lights are working, AC's working, radio's working, transmission shifts buttery smooth. I'm listening to this motor. Not really anything to hear. Quiet. No blow by. Clean. No sounds. No smoke. Perfect. All right, guys, let's just surmise here. As I mentioned, 2002 Chevrolet Suburban 2500 LT Autoride with the 8.1 liter, has 410s in it. It's I guess technically on CarFax, it is a 2-owner, but one person owned it from 2002 to 2025. Garage kept. I would call it mint condition. I don't think we found any flaws on the interior. Only thing you could say is maybe a little bit of wear on the driver's seat. And then, of course, that rear window doesn't go down with the switch over here. But the paint is basically flawless. Underneath, well, I didn't show you underneath. I want to show you underneath, too, so y'all don't think I'm hiding something. I forgot to show you that. Somebody will say something about that. Very clean under here. And also very dry up there. Just a perfect underneath. What you would expect to see. CarFax is available on our website, successmotors.net, and you'll see no accident history, no damage history, and it lived in California its entire life. Got the original owner's manual, the original window sticker, and then check in the pictures on our website because I got a picture of the RPO code there. And again, it's got the GT5 and the G80. But all right, let's go for a quick drive. Goes right into gear. The lever didn't have any XSFLA or anything like that. Just a trip in time, guys, like a whole time capsule here. By the way, this was serviced recently, and it's not due again until 79,000 miles. So it has been serviced and it is ready to go. I think this is a true buy it and drive it. That was a pretty hard turn right there. There was no squealing in the power steering pump or anything. Again, I've already driven this thing with my family in it, because they help me out sometimes. Going over a weird bump, no sounds. Perfect shift already happened. Pretty peppy, guys. These 410s with the 8.1, pretty peppy. Second shift, great. We're already going 40, 45. It's way faster than a 7.3 Excursion. And of course, I haven't crossed 2,000 RPMs yet. It's not like I'm driving this thing hard or even remotely hard. We're already at 50, but this is way faster than those 7.3 Excursions. Here we are, 55 miles an hour, running about 1900 RPMs. Fuel gauge works. All the gauges work. There's no lights on, no check engine lights, no nothing. No weird rattles, no squeaks. And the steering is perfection, guys, perfect. Like I'm one finger in this thing right now. One hand on the camera, one finger on the steering wheel. No weird squeaks, no weird sounds. And just a wonderful place to be. Your family would be happy here. And again, you guys know my stance if you've watched these videos before. I think it makes a ton of sense to buy this Suburban versus going out and spending 80 or 90 grand on a new one. In fact, a new Suburban might be closer to 100. It just makes no sense with the problems they're having with the new 6.2 and the GM. It makes no sense. The electronic problems that you'll have, and then from a depreciation perspective, like this thing should not depreciate anymore. In fact, it should be right here at the bottom of its curve. And if you keep this one looking good and keep the miles off of it, you know, this will probably be worth the same amount as it is today, you know, in a few years, because they're just hard to find. But just perfect, guys. Really smooth. No feeling in the brake pedal. Steering feels great. Very compliant, even under the brakes. Smooth ride. Suspension feels good. Brakes feel good. Steering feels good. Just a wonderful, wonderful ride. All right, guys, there you have it. 23-minute video, a little bit longer than usual by a few minutes. If you have any questions, call me, 979-202-1948. Again, I can't stress how nice this really is. If you don't need a four-wheel drive and you're looking for an 8.1 with the 410s, like this is the rig you should consider buying. I don't think there's a nicer one in the country. This is our 7th, I believe, Suburban, 6th with the 8.1. And this is the nicest one we've ever had. In fact, the one that we just sold, which had 78,000 miles on it, ironically, and it was more of like the birch color, it wasn't the white. It wasn't as nice as this one. It was nice, but it wasn't as nice as this. I believe it even had a few things that had been changed on it, like the head unit. So this one's more original. It's nicer. It's in better shape, and it's just a true, beautiful one-owner rig with no accident history, etc. So anyway, you guys, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, hopefully I'll talk to you soon. But God bless you, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.